Hey up guys, burnout culture. I just thought I'd give my little tuppence halfpenny worth for the day, of the fabulous, fantastic day that was Revival X Generation. As I'm sure you've seen, you know, many other YouTubers that have uploaded telling you about what a great day it was. Yeah, take it from me, they're not exaggerating. It was my first revival, but so yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. It was just, you know, a great opportunity for me to finally meet some of the guys, some of the YouTubers that sort of heavily influenced me since I started. People like Tutti and Connor Stelloro, you know, I really wanted to meet them. And obviously my good buddy Mike, without further ado, retro. So it was just, yeah, when the opportunity came to make it down to Walsall, I had to go. It was a trek, it is a trek from Bradford, but it was 110% worth that journey. I'd set off in the morning. I'm not a great traveller, I must admit, and at one point halfway, it was red hot morning, heavy traffic on the motorway. And I suffered from an anxiety attack, whatever it was, on the motorway. I had to pull over on the hard shoulder, and I wasn't in great shape. And I was thinking to myself, am I even going to make it down there? I managed to get into a service station. I think it was Sandbach Services. Got some water down me, got a cheeseburger from McDonald's, and it perked me right up. Are absolutely fine then. But yeah, so it gets down there. Obviously, like I said, didn't know what to expect. I got down there quite late compared to some of these guys. I couldn't make the early bird and all the weekend. It was just a Saturday. I think I got there roughly around 12:30ish, 1:45. So it was, the car park was absolutely heaving. I had to park on the grass, mate, at the far end of the car park. So it was, you know, the whole event was well in flow by then. Goes in, and as usual, what I've been to these, you know, similar events before. I just don't see, you know, the people I'm looking for. I just don't see them initially. I'm just walking around and I'm thinking to myself, bloody hell, there's no one, there's no one here. No one's actually come. And then, sure enough, I think it was, I spotted Tutti first. He was stood with Mike and his mate Marcus, who had driven him, and what turned out to be, you know, unbeknown to me at the time, was Old School Variety Face. They were all sat together drinking. So I thought, boom, we've arrived. I'm here. It's absolutely excellent. Let's get this thing kicked off. So yeah, by the way, I'm just having a cheeky one, Malibu and Coke. Nice. So this is Thursday night. The reason I'm having a drink is it's the last day of my current employer today. I've got tomorrow off and the whole of next week before I start my new job, so it was just a thank you. I'm not leaving on any bad terms. It were all good, but yeah. So I'm just having a swift one. But yeah. So as Mike and Old School said, that it would just absolutely laugh a minute from the word go. We got the pints in. We're just checking it out. There's just so much to look at, so much nostalgia. Just, you know, it's just absolutely awesome experience visually. So much going on. They're having a fucking Street Fighter competition on this huge projector. Or it might have been Mario Kart racing at first. There's all these arcade, you know, like Sky Skipper, Sheriff, mega rare arcade. I mean, what I'd done, I didn't realise that Sky Skipper, I think is one of only two in the entire world, and it's there. It's just there, you know, within feet of me, and it's just wow. So I didn't quite grasp the importance of that at the time. Probably the only twat in country that don't know that story, but yeah. And yeah, it was just fabulous. You know, I was seeing tubers then left, right, and centre. Finally got to meet Cornerstallora. Absolutely devastated that it was only very briefly twice. I said, as I were leaving later on in the day, I said goodbye to him. Hopefully next event, I'll get to have a better chat with him. I know too he were having a flit here, there and everywhere, because being the YouTube superstar, no, I'm joking. He obviously knows a lot of people, so he's trying to circulate best he can. So I didn't really get a chance to chat to him much either. But like I said, I'm going to try and get down to. Without further ado's very own Bristol retro gaming market. He's almost like the patron saint of that one. He's sort of take ownership of that and bringing the YouTubers together down there. I'm hopefully going to try and make a weekend of that to get down there. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see Mike again. What a character, larger than life character that guy is. He's just so much fun. He's just cracking the jokes, constantly all day. We were just literally, my sides were hurting by the end of the day. It was just great. And he's good friend now, and hopefully good friend of mine also. Old school variety face. Obviously, if you've seen any of his videos, if you're not a subscriber to him, take it from me, you need to be. He's quite an outlandish channel. It's still gaming related, but almost Facejacker-esque in style, but super good fun. So totally different. It is just that he's got a bit of variety in his videos. Puts more effort in than the average Joe. Really good fun. Love it. Absolutely love it. And what a really cool guy in person as well. Very knowledgeable, worldly sort of guy with a lot of sort of valid opinions on various subjects. We were just chatting all day about stuff, putting the world to rights. That's it. I just wish I could have been there all weekend. It'd have been amazing. But the few hours that I got to spend with these guys, it was super. So yeah, it was great. So I'd initially gone down. I won't go into buy per se anyway. It was just purely to hopefully meet the tubers, which is what I did. I didn't take a lot of cash in. We'd made that trip to the cash point. Bless Marcus for taking us out to the cash point. I'd got a bit of cash in. I'd already done one pre-arranged deal with Mike anyway, which I'll show you. Did an absolute stellar deal for me on these items. So I'd arranged to pick them up off Mike anyway. He was selling his wares from his trusty trader bag. And I also took some sealed games, PS2 games, to hopefully sell on. But as the usual case, generally when you're trying to sell most things to traders, unless you're prepared to give them deal at Century, they're not overly keen. They're looking to take money, not part with it. So eventually, I'm sorry too, I didn't quite act on your advice and shoved them on eBay. I'm the last ditch effort. We won at Sellers, excuse me, back corner, did me a deal. So I had the aforementioned Asian seal copy of Shadow of the Colossus. That more or less stayed in bag. They were never going to offer me what I wanted for that, so that never sort of really left the rucksack. I had a few compliments about it. They'd confirmed that it's quite rare. But what I did get rid of, I got rid of a seal copy of Doom on PS4. I got rid of Zone of the Ender's second runner sealed on PS2 English copy, and also a sealed copy of Guitar Room Man Spanish PAL on that one. I think there was one other. What was the other one? There was one other sealed game. I can't remember some Spanish title as well. What's it called? I forget now. So I think it was 4 or 5 titles, and this guy, we haggled to and fro on a price, and we eventually agreed at a price. I won't tell you what it is, it's neither here nor there really, but he gave me a price and this little gem Game Boy Color as well. So that was the deal. It was part cash, part, you know, and it's in super condition. Battery compartments, pretty clean. No games, just a loose Game Boy Color, but I was looking for one anyway. I'm going to get back into Game Boy as well side of things, so I was happy to do the deal. I still came away with me, excuse me, Shadow Colossus, so that was that. The ones Mike did for me, bless him. Am I missing a game? Did he do 3 or 2? I think I just took the 2. Was it? You have to forgive me, Mike, if I've missed one upstairs. I can't remember. So anyway, so the PS2 wise, it did be Project Zero, fully complete, great nick. All his stuff was great nick, Mike's anyway, and also Robocop. Anyway, Gap's absolutely slated this. Pretty dire really, but it's not that common. You know, it's not that common. And I was trying to tell Mike, you can pay 15 quid for this on a bad day, and you're like, whoa, no, really? I was, yeah, it's a 15 quid game. Project Zeroes, you know that, you know, even that, what could that, probably the same, to be honest. He also did me, God bless him, Rolling Thunder 2 on Mega Drive. Missing the manual, but like I've said in the past, with Mega Drive I can, you know, I'm happy to, if it's a good deal, I'm happy to take Mega Drive with, you know, minus the manual, with the idea of hopefully picking up a manual at a later date. So it was all absolutely fine. So I think did you do me another PS2 game, Mike? Sorry, I just didn't think there were 3, but anyway. So we've done that deal, prior arranged that one, and also as he's bringing his stuff out of his bag, he said, oh, I've got this as well. I think a few various other things. Old school were looking at some other stuff, and there were this DSi XL. So absolutely mint condition, beautiful condition. So I said, you know what, I'll take that off you as well, Mike. So like I say, we won't talk figures on this, because take it from me, like I say, he did me an absolute sterling deal. Well, that's the nice guy that he is. That's the nice guy that he is, and it was super. It suited him, suited me. Win-win, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, like I said, I had to unfortunately leave around tea time that day, because I had to attend a wedding on the Sunday. Unfortunately, well, unfortunately, but and he'd take it piss. He want to zoom home to watch reruns of the you know, the royal wedding. Trust me, it won't the last thing I'll be doing, mate. No, it were a genuine, you know, wedding of friends that we know. So, but the time that I got to spend there, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And you know, a couple of weeks ago, I was still umming and ahhing, wrangling whether I could get the time after work, sort of fighting to and fro with my boss. Thankfully, he gave me the green light on that, and I managed to get down there. So thank goodness. Thanks to my boss. Cheers, Richard. Ex-boss now, anyway. Fuck you. But we're joking. No, yeah. Thank goodness I made it down there. I'm really going to pull out all the stops and really try my best to get down to Bristol. Believe it or not, Mike, it clashes, you guessed it, with another fucking wedding. But I'm still going to, I'm in talks, we're in discussion about it, you know, we're in negotiations with my other half on that one. Hopefully we can, you know, come to some sort of arrangement. It'll be monetary. She'll come off okay. There was something that I have to do. Yeah, it's a good thing. You can always buy your way, you know, buy your way around these little obstacles. So, you know, all being well, touch wood, I'll see you in Bristol, mate, and I'll you know, and all the rest of the guys. Let's hope that you can drum up, you know, the YouTube army, and we'll get down to your neck of the woods and see what it's all about down there. So right, that's it, guys. That's my little take on the day. You know, I'm still smiling about it now. That's what it meant to me. You know, it was just awesome, simply awesome. And I always, you know, thanks to all you guys, all YouTubers. You know, it's just a brilliant community. It's such a good hobby, such a good pastime, such a good crowd to be involved in, all helping each other, you know, all looking out for each other. We all just want a good time and play retro, you know, retro games at the end of the day. So yeah, brilliant. Right guys, thank you as usual ever so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe if you can. That'd be great. But I'll be back soon with even more PS2 pickups. Okay guys, take it easy. See you later.